The most important question leaders should ask themselves is, did I give enough of myself? Did I give enough wisdom? Did I demonstrate courage and authenticity? Did I do enough to serve the company for when you're not there any longer?
They have the winning mentality. Because in order to win, you have to have that winning mentality, and if you don't want to wear the shirt and win, then you shouldn't be playing the game.
The why and who do we serve? My why is to reduce the childhood drownings in the community of Tampa Bay. And we serve anyone that would like to help further that mission.
One of the most important questions that leaders can ask themselves is, am I creating an environment where my team can thrive and deliver their best work? Ensuring that the leadership aligns with growth, profitability, productivity, and more importantly, the well-being of our employees.
Am I making progress, or am I just having a lot of movement? And sometimes we make decisions just to make decisions to make ourselves feel better. And sometimes the right decision is to make no decision and make no action. And building up that skill set and building up that knowledge of when to do something is almost more important than what you do.
How can we make this better? You're focused on something and you're trying to be a part of something, just always looking to try to improve it and make it better.
My leadership weakness is not celebrating our successes enough. I tend to focus on implementing and new improvements and focused on the strategic initiatives and not spending enough time letting the team know that we're executing well. So I've learned to really make sure that we really celebrate our accomplishments throughout the year.
Seeing high expectations with realistic goals. One of the things I do to mitigate that is I really involve the team in ensuring that they have a voice, being part of the setting the vision, the goals, and that helps create buy-in. And for me, it helps ground me in realistic expectations without compromising progress.
My biggest weakness is being able to say no. Time is invaluable when it comes to your practice or your business or even family life, and being able to say no actually becomes a challenge. I say yes to everything I notice on my schedule, and a lot of those experiences are not fruitful.
Public speaking. And so I have been working really hard over the last couple of years to bring my mission, vision, and values throughout the community by doing things like this.
I operate with a strong sense of urgency. And while that drives results, I recognize that I need to ensure that I don't outpace my team. And I continue to focus on maintaining that awareness so that I ensure that my leadership and how I'm showing up and leading my team is bringing everyone along with me.
My leadership weakness is I am more of an active listener than I am necessarily a speaker. And so what I'm trying to do with that is not only kind of speak that out into the meeting as soon as I join, but then also use that as a superpower and kind of spin it around in my ability to connect dots and fill in the gaps because of that listening ability.
A titan of industry that I admire most is my mother, Linda Marie Martin. My mom showed me how to reinvent yourself time and time again. She was a phoenix that rose through the ashes and created businesses and was determined to always evolve and to serve people.
Who we admire the most in our industry is probably our patients. And the reason is because when patients have pain, they come in, they're pretty miserable. But to change that by providing an interventional pain procedure, or helping them with their cancer treatments and so forth, you really change their lives and change their lives for their families around them and help them get back to doing what they need to do.
A leader I admire is Bill Habermeyer. I wouldn't be here today without Bill. I remember calling him almost 18 years ago for a bank loan, and he came to see me, and he managed to close me out of a several $1 million loan in about 20 business days. Otherwise, I was going to pack my bags and go back home to London.
My father, Steven Souza, his ability to be compassionate, understand people, and be successful at the same time is unparalleled.
Satya Sandela. He fosters a culture around innovation, engagement, and inclusiveness. He leads with a growth mindset, he invests in employee development, and he respects all employees no matter what level.
My parents, Connie and Tony Lung, who were the founders of the company that I currently work for, San Juan Food Group. They started the company as a farming operation in 1981 here in Hillsborough County, immigrating here from Canada, and every chapter after that has been a huge success because of the roots that it laid.
My recipe for success is being a good servant leader, empowering my team to make sure that they're helping customers, other team members and partners be successful, making sure that there's a safe environment to make mistakes and learn from them, reduce the barriers, the things that are getting in their way to be successful, and then be honest, transparent, and have a lot of fun.
To be a star, you must shine your own light, follow your own path. Don't worry about the darkness, for that is when the stars shine brightest. You have to find your own voice. You have to believe in yourself, compete against yourself, and have the courage.
Focusing in on the big picture as much as possible and then narrowing into the small day-to-day decisions and how those are going to ultimately impact the big decision, making sure that we're finding that proper balance between the big picture and then narrowing in day-to-day.
An important ingredient is to remember to bring everyone with you that you work with. I believe it's an African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And that's really important in the startup environment.
Focusing on progress over perfection, because everyone's definition of perfection may vary. Following through on my commitments and trying my best not to overpromise and underdeliver. And the last thing would be being known for the work that I can do versus who I know and who I work for.
Recipe for success. I think it's important to always be growing and learning. Nothing is worse than when a leader believes they know everything. I think being able to grow and learn with the times and with the people is very important. Also allowing your team to grow and learn and flourish. If you don't support that, then your team as a whole will never grow to be successful.